Hello everyone, welcome back to the Elder Scrolls Online. We were making our way down the hall here. We were in the Adeptorium. We had talked to you, we had examined all that stuff back there, got some jewelry off the furniture and stuff like that. Nothing here that we can open. That's disappointing. There'll always be stuff we can open. Let's see, star metal and some old Clear Eye whiskey. Just remember that's there. What about we come on in here where we can't be seen robbing the place blind? Saltrice, an ingredient for crafting food. Sure, let's take it. Oh, I like the. I used to have to get the mod. That's one of the mods you've heard me talk about. How I used to play it back in the day, or play Oblivion and Morrowind, and always put the mod in there that went around collecting resources or opening crates and stuff. It would leave the doors open, or you know, in the base game, you open a crate and it would open, but then afterwards it would sit there and it looked like you had never done a thing to it. And they put in a mod that would cause the drawers to stay open, and a case of like a sack, you notice it's only half full now, and that sort of thing. So the biggest, you knew what you had examined and all, what you had searched. And flint is for used crafting. Okay, let's go ahead and let's take that. And you'd have plants, and the plants in the regular game, it would just like that one, you know, there's no point in searching it because it's quite empty. It's been opened. Let's take the tomato. Crispy bacon. So these are exactly what the old searching mods would do. Very nice. I like that indeed. Anything out there? Is it just light coming through the window? Can't really see anything though, can we? Smashed up crate. Anyway, I hope everyone's having a good time. Grand Adept my Hitro. Let's see. Does C give us the character screen? Yes, it does. And how about our inventory? How are we doing as far as inventory is I? What are we doing as far as weight goes? Select an item to view its properties. Press E to equip or use. Right click when selecting to view more actions. Okay. Mark unwanted items as junk. Well, you can sell all the junk at once. Okay, so we're 11 of 60 inventory. Alright. We'll continue on along doing what we usually do. Old Clear Eye whiskey. Let's take that. Ooh, okay. Rizlov the Righteous. Ooh, and it increased our medium armor. So books do increase skill line gain, medium armor. Good. I'm glad to see books increase stuff just like it used to in the games. Like all true heroes, Rizlov Larik had inauspicious beginnings. We are told by chroniclers that the springtide night in the 448th year, the first era on which he was born, was unseasonably cold, and that his mother, Queen Linada, died very shortly after setting eyes upon her son. If he were much beloved of his father, King Moros of Skingrad, who already had plenty of heirs, 3 sons and 4 daughters before him, the chroniclers make no mention of it. His existence, I didn't see the little bar in between. I was like, its existence? His existence was so very undistinguished that we hear virtually nothing of him for the first 20 years of his life. His schooling, we can suppose, was similar to that to any spare prince in the Colovian West, with Aelid tutors to teach him the ways of hunting and battle. Etiquette, religious instruction, and even basic statecraft were seldom a part of the training of a prince of the Highlands, as it was in the more civilized valley of Nibene. There's a brief reference to him, together with his family, as part of the rolls of honor during the coronation of the Emperor Gorius on the 23rd of Sun's Dawn, First Era 461. The ceremony, of course, held during the time of the Elysian doctrines of Marek, was so without entertainment. But the 13-year-old Rizlaf was still witness some of the greatest figures of legend. The beasts of Anaquina, Darlach Bray, represented his kingdom, giving honor to the empire. The chieftain of Skyrim, Kjorek the White, and his son Hog were in attendance. And despite the empire's intolerance of all elves, Chimir Idureo Nerevar and Dwemer Dumak Dwarf King were evidently there as well, diplomatically representing Resdane, all in relative peace. Also mentioned on the rolls was a young Mer in service to the imperial court of Hyrok, who was to have a great history with Rizlaf, Rian Dereni. Whether the two men of about the same age met and conversed as is entirely the stuff of historians' fancy. Ryan is spoken of in praising words as a powerful landowner, eventually buying the island of Balafiera in Iliac Bay and gradually conquering all of Hyrok and large parts of Hammerfell and Skyrim. But Rizlaf is not heard of again in history's books for another 17 years. We can only offer supposition based on the facts that follow. Children of kings are, of course, married to the children of other kings to bind alliances. The kingdoms of Skingrad and Kvatch skirmished over common territory throughout the 5th century until they reached a peace in the year 472. The details of this accord are not recorded, but since we know that Prince Rizlaf was in the court of Kvatch 6 years later as husband to Beline, the daughter of King Justinius, it is fair to make an educated guess that they were married then to make peace. This brings us to the year 478, when a great plague swept through all of Cyrodiil and seemed particularly concentrated in the independent Colovian West. Among the victims were King Morris and the rest of the entire royal family in Skingrad. Rizlaf's only surviving elder brother, Dorald, survived, being in the imperial city as a priest of Marek. He returned to his homeland to assume the throne. Of Dorald, we have some history. The king's second son, he was slightly simple-minded and evidently very pious. All the chroniclers spoke of his sweetness and decency, how he saw a vision in his early years that brought him, with his father's blessing, from Skingrad to the imperial city and to the priesthood. The priesthood of Marek, of course, saw no difference between spiritual and political matters. It was the religion of the Elysian Empire, and it taught that to resist the emperor was to resist the gods. Given that, it is scarcely a surprise what Dorald did when he became king of the independent kingdom of Skingrad. His first edict, on his very first day, was to cede the kingdom to the empire. The reaction to the Colovian estates was shock and outrage, nowhere more so than in the court of Kvatch. Rizlak Larik, we are told, rode forth to his brother's kingdom together with his wife and 24 of his father-in-law's cavalry. It was surely not an impressive army, no matter how the chroniclers embellish it, but they had little trouble defeating all the guards Dorald sent to stop them. In truth, there was no actual battling, for the soldiers of Skingrad resented their new king's decision to give up their autonomy. The brothers faced one another in the castle courtyard where they had grown up. In typical Colovian fashion, there was no trial, no accusations of treason, no jury, no judge, only an executioner. "Thou art no brother of mine," Rizlaf Larik said, and struck Dorald's head from his shoulders in one blow. He was crowned king of Skingrad, still holding the same bloody axe in his hands. Alright, so that is how we gain a level in medium armor, huh? Whew! I tell you what, there is absolutely no honor in politics. None whatsoever. Never have been, have there? The Ruddy Fangs by Zeriba Sharpclaw. First thing you have to understand about the Ruddy Fangs is that we're not just thugs, thieves, liars, and murderers. We're all of these things. We're the scourge of Elsewhere, the bane of all who try to uphold good in this moon's forsaken land, and we'd like to keep it that way. If you have morals, get rid of them. A code of ethics, a little nagging conscience telling you to do good in this world, no longer needed. All that's required is the will to get ahead, to do whatever it takes to end up on top. That's the only way you're going to survive. Our main source of gold is smuggling both in and out of Elsewhere. You might head up to Cyrodiil with Sugar Slinger, or work small town cons with Radiza the Rogue, or perhaps you'll be lucky enough to work odd jobs with me. Whatever the case, you can be sure that gold will start lining your purse. Just be sure not to ask questions. The less details you know, the better. Ah, and one other thing. If you've gotten to the point of reading this helpful little guide, there isn't really any leaving. Well, not alive anyway. So I suggest you get used to your new life, and quick. Alright, anything else there? Nope. Nothing in that barrel. The sack is empty. Okie dokie. See, we have to read the books because you can't take them with you. The traditional game, you can take the books right on off the shelf with you, you know, and bring them along in your inventory. Go sell them if you want to. Grand Adept Mahira Dro. Well, we'll go and talk to you. I do want to finish looting this place first, so hopefully talking to you is not going to send us out the door there. Hello, Grand Adept. How are you doing?
Greetings. This one is Majadro, Grand Adept of Star Haven. He is glad to see you in good health, traveler. It is not every day that one survives a dragon attack. Bright moons must have blessed your path.
There was a letter from Abner Thorn. Do you know anything about it?
You were carrying the letter when we found you. It looked important, so we left it where you could find it. But how do you feel, traveler? Did the dragon cause any permanent damage?
No, I don't think so.
Let us test your strength then, yes? Though this one is now Grand Adept, he once trained the warriors of Starhaven. Sadly, it has been many years since Majadro last sparred with a pupil.
You want to spar with me, Majadro?
Not here, of course. This is no tavern brawl. Collect a training sword and meet this one outside in the gardens. Let us prove ourselves where Joan and Jolt can see us. Take up one of our training swords and meet this one in the gardens.
Gonna cut off your tail, cat. Alright, training swords, huh? And it looks like you're supposed to take rose, an ingredient for crafting beverages. Alright. Looks like you're supposed to take anything you can come across according to that. Well, maybe not. Maybe you're only supposed to take the stuff that... It's a nice bird cage. Shame there's not a bird in it. Pewter necklace. Ooh, okay. Adamantite. Crafting in the high elf style. You can't take the backpack. Why can't you take and wear the backpack? That would come in very handy. Starhaven training sword. Sure, we'll take it. A well-balanced wooden training sword commonly used by the adepts of Starhaven Adeptorium. Level 1, damage 1220, bind on equipped. Yeah, we'll take that. Completed. Take the training sword. Now we need to equip the training sword. In our inventory. Quick slots. Easily access potions, other items. Press I, then click these quick slots in the upper right corner of the window. Alright. Selecting an active quick slot, hold Q to bring up your quick slot. Select the desired item and press Q. Press Q to use the item in your quick slot. Alright, so go here, quick slots. Let's see what kind of slottable items we have. Okay. Slaughtable quest items. We don't have any of that. Non-combat pets. Do I have any non-combat pets? I do not. Currency. Craft bag is locked. Let's go back to items then. So, can a sword not be in a quick slot? And how do we equip it? E. Equipping the Starhaven training sword will permanently bind it to your account. Sure. Not gonna go very far otherwise, are we? That's a hell of a training sword. Shame it's not wood. Shame it's just wood, you know? What else do we have here? Didn't we pick up a... Did not we pick up a, like, talisman or something? Are we wearing it? Forgotten Adventurer's boots. Forgotten Adventurer's shirt. Oh, it's not going to tell us what kind of pants we have on. Weapons, accessories. Thought we picked up something that we put in the thing, didn't we? Wasn't there a pewter necklace? That's the one. It says level 1. It help? Oh, that's not it. Inventory. And we got 500 crowns for the crown store. Okay. Let's go on out. Yeah, I know it's not the most exciting thing in the world to hear me reading books and stuff like that, but that's what I do, folks. Just like the same way we like to look around at Thelgen. Same way I like to look around, loot every item that I can find. Millet sack. I bet it had millet in it. Isinglass. Nothing else in there? Ooh, nice little board game, isn't it? Yes, indeed. It's almost like a rondelle thing going on there. Search that other urn. Adamantite. Yeah, I don't need to use the seat. And that's got that room checked. Alright, looks like we have searched everything we can in the hallway, in the adaptorium here. So from here on out, another pewter necklace. I wonder what they're good for, other than perhaps selling them. And why are pewter necklaces held inside urns? These Argonians are very, very strange people. Alright, we're going out into the Starhaven Gardens. Maybe one day... Oh, I saw a wonderful cosplay talking about Argonians. There was a cosplay of Lifts Her Tail. The lusty Argonian maid. Oh, they did a tremendous job. Wow. So we can go back in? No, that was it. Cannot use that. So it's a good thing we searched everything while we could. Use this to change camera perspectives. Right. Beautiful day out, like the palm trees and all. Very sweet indeed. Let's make sure we're not missing anything around here. Years. This shows you what decades of playing RPGs will do for you. Like, must look everywhere at everything. Make sure we're not missing anything we can loot. Like that butterfly. We can take the butterfly. Insect parts, river bait. Best for used for fishing in river water. Oh my god, I killed the butterfly to make bait. Damn. That's just wrong. Moonstone and a recipe for carrot soup. We'll have to take a look at these recipes next time too. But I think I have definitely abused y'all's patience in understanding enough. So let's come on down, finish looting everything. And then we will go see if we can find Majadro. Butterfly, take the butterfly. So we make fishing bait. You know I like my fishing. You know I like my fishing. And it's nice that we can go fishing here. Alright, don't need a sprint, I don't think. Because I'll miss stuff. I'll miss butterflies I can kill if I sprint. Ooh, that's nice. Achievement unlocked. Superior Ransacker. Alright, very cool. Glad to know it gave me an achievement for doing so much. Doing so much looting of the gardens and the house here. It's a shame they don't give you one for bug killer. If we catch and tear that bird apart for something, can we use it? Seasoning, cornberry. Alright. Can we catch the birds? Can we catch the birds and use them for parts, make them into cat bait or something, which might be highly appropriate here in this particular land that we're in. Is that any kind of... Nope. Surprised none of the flowers and stuff are available for taking. Now, so if we come down here and we spar with this dude, whoa, that is a big kitty cat. A very big kitty cat. Where's the guy we're supposed to spar with? Do we have a map? We do. So he is off to the right there.
This guy's warned of a changing season. Can you see it?
Sure. Sun is out. I can see it pretty well, yes. Let's talk to you. You've been targeted by status effect. The appearance of your health, whatever. Dang it. You don't last long enough. I have no idea. We'll have to take a look in whatchamacallit. Now, why is that little white blinking speech balloon flashing over there? I have no idea. Let's talk to him.
Majadro can think of no better. Like the two divine moons that dance in harmony. Let the balance of your blade reflect the balance of your soul. Are you... Let us begin.
Difficult monster encounter will have...
Majadro, quickly now.
We'll have health bars and stuff.
Solid strike. Sleek work. You strike well, but can you guard? Now, block this one. Quick! Strike while this one is off balance. Very good, traveler. Once more. And once more. What a powerful blow.
Alright,
Again,
nice.
traveler. Swing with all your might. Such masterful strikes. But what if you are in distress? Now break free of this one's trap. Prepare for another trap. Get ready for another. Now, bash Majadro before he... Again, press your advantage with a heavy attack. Interrupt this one before he strikes.
Oh, nice spray of
Again,
blood.
stop this one's attack. If your enemy charges their assault, strike. Interrupt their attack and punch. How good it feels to spar with a student again. Come now, let us continue to the Adeptorium.
I certainly will, but first I have to press N to view my okay, N is notifications. That's what that is. Invitations to guild and contacts are moved to the notification windows. You cannot answer them right away. Alright. Daily reward. You have a new reward that is waiting to be claimed. Okay. Open daily rewards. Every 24 hours when you log into the Elder Scrolls Online, you can claim a free daily reward to help you on your adventure. The reward calendar depicted on the screen shows you every reward you are eligible for in a given month. Rewards refresh every month, so make sure you log in every day to claim your rewards. Alright, it's like Hobbit presents. Okay, so... Wow, look at all this stuff. So, can I just take any of it? Is that it? First seed rewards. Dailies. Okay. Looks like those are all locked, so it looks like I can get any of these top ones, maybe. Let's see. Let's take the Crown Refreshing Drink. Increase health recovery. Okay, it's a regen potion, just like the ones we get in the... just like the ones that we get in... Alright, so we missed these two, maybe? Because it's not letting us give it. It looks like this one's available in 16 hours. Okay, these two, the Crown Refreshing Drink, Crown Experience Scroll. I must miss those, maybe. Alright, well that's cool. I know that I need to log in and pick those up. Alright, that's the Crown Store. There, okay. Gift inventory. Welcome to your gift inventory. It's where information on received, sent, returned gifts can be found. Received, sent sections of the gift inventory. Information which gift will expire and return to its sender. So this is like the mail. Alright, this is the mail. I've received none and sent and returns. Okay. Alright, folks. I think I have put y'all through enough today. Oh, your level 2 rewards are available. Claim now. Sure, I'll claim them now. What level 2 rewards? Spend skill points to gain new abilities. Spend attribute points to increase your magicka, health, and stamina. So I've got one of each. I will claim them. You have attribute points to spend. Use these to increase your health, magicka, and stamina. So I have one attribute point. Let's increase my magicka with the first one. And any others there? No. Is there any skill? How do we spend our skill points? I don't see anything about skills, so let's go ahead and commit those. There we go, character skills. Skill lines allow you to customize your combat style to the fight way you want. Alright, so that's like the trees, I suppose. You can select abilities to learn more about what they do. Press plus to purchase an ability. Active abilities can be slotted in your ability bar and are fired by pressing 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Passive are always active, granting you their benefits at all times. Ultimate abilities are the most powerful, can be fired by pressing R. Alright, so Ardent Flame, Draconic Power, or the Earthen Heart. Heart, that gives you Mountain's Blessing, Helping Hands. It looks like healing type stuff. Healing and shields and all. Draconic Power. Launch yourself at an enemy. That looks like that is very much an attack type thing. Yep, increase your health recovery. And this one's Dragon Knight and stuff. Passive abilities, Searing Heat. Excuse me. Not really sure how it goes there. Or whether you can do more than one. So we will take a look at that. I will do a little offline research. Advised abilities. Stone Fist, Spiked Armor, and Lava Whip. Okay, so that's what they are That's what they are suggesting, huh? Lash an enemy with flame, dealing 3376 flame damage. If you strike an enemy that is immobile or stunned, you set them off balance. That's one that gives you spiked armor. Alright, let's go with Lava Whip, sure. You sure you want to purchase Lava Whip? Costs 1 skill point. It is an advised skill, sure. Ability purchase added. Press 1 to use the ability. Okay. And so if we go there, is it like others? No, it isn't like Lord of the Rings where you can got 1 point and you can spend that 1 point in all 3 trees. You have to decide which tree you're going into. Okay. Alright folks, I think I have bored y'all enough for the day. Oh, will you stop that? I keep wanting to hold down the mouse button to swirl around. Next time, we got to follow Majadro. We are going to go up here and we're going to find everything else we can loot. See if we can get Scavenger level 2 achievement or something. And in the meantime, I will see y'all whenever we come back. Maybe we can kill some more butterflies, huh? We'll see y'all then. Once again, thanks for coming along and bye-bye.